Hello, amazing people. Welcome back to Voice In, where every conversation is a step towards a better you. I'm your host Shri, and today, I have something super exciting for you. Joining me is someone who refuses to stay in the boring lane of life. He's curious, adventurous, and a little bit stubborn when it comes to stepping out of his comfort zone. Please welcome Dave.
Thanks, Shri. I'm already nervous about what you're going to make me confess today.
Oh, don't worry, today is not about confession. It's about a dangerous place you and I visit every single day without even knowing.
Dangerous? Wait, what are you talking about?
Your comfort zone, the sweet poison you don't notice. Dave, have you ever noticed how sometimes we promise ourselves we'll try something new, but then a tiny voice says, let's just do it tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. Like when I tell myself I'll start working out on Monday, and then it's Thursday, and suddenly it's next Monday.
Exactly. That's your comfort zone at work. It's not evil, but it's sneaky. You feel safe, no stress, no risk, but also no growth.
So basically, it's like sitting in warm water that slowly gets colder. You don't even realize it's not helping you anymore.
Perfect example. Psychologists say our brain is wired to avoid discomfort because discomfort feels like danger. But here's the catch, the brain can't tell the difference between fear that protects you and fear that holds you back. Here's the science part. When you do the same things every day, your brain uses less energy, it feels good. But over time, it reduces your creativity, adaptability, and even problem solving skills.
So you basically get rusty without even noticing.
Exactly. It's like sugar. One spoon is fine, but too much every day, and you don't notice the damage until it's big.
Wow. So this sweet poison actually kills our potential.
Think about it. Some people stay in jobs they hate for years just because it's familiar, or stay in relationships that drain them because the unknown feels scary.
Or like how students avoid speaking English because they don't want to sound silly and then wonder why they don't improve.
Yes, that's a classic comfort zone example. Fear of looking bad is often stronger than the desire to grow. Alright, let's not just scare people, let's give them solutions. Here are three powerful ways to break free from your comfort zone.
Dave, okay, hit me.
Micro challenges. Do something small but new every day. Take a different route to work, try food you've never eaten, talk to a stranger. 2. Bats, accountability buddy. Have someone who pushes you and checks in. Growth loves company. 3. Reframe fear as excitement. The body reacts the same way to both fast heartbeat, sweaty palms. But when you label it as excitement, your brain opens up instead of shutting down.
So basically, train your brain to okay with being uncomfortable.
Exactly. Growth feels weird before it feels good. Remember, your comfort zone is not bad. It's just not a place to live. It's a place to rest, recharge, and then move forward.
Like a charging station, not a permanent hope.
Exactly, Dev. And to everyone listening, if you want the next version of yourself, you can't find it where you are right now. Step out. Even if it's small, step out today.
So, are we challenging our listeners?
Oh, yes. Today, do one thing that scares you just a little. Then tell us about it on Voice in Socials. We'll be cheering for you.
Chat and want more inspiring talks like this?
Hit that follow button on Voice In, give us a like, and share this episode with someone who needs a little push out of their comfort zone.
Trust me, it costs nothing but could change someone's day.
This is Shri and Dev signing off. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and keep living beyond your comfort zone.